In this lesson, we'll look at fundamental concepts that underpin the world of information security. Let's dive in. Information security, often referred to as InfoSec, is all about safeguarding data resources from unauthorized access, attacks, theft, or damage. Data can be vulnerable at rest, in transit, or during processing. To ensure secure information, we focus on confidentiality, integrity, and availability. To balance these needs, we use the CIA Triad. First, confidentiality. This means that information can only be accessed by authorized individuals. Second, integrity ensures that data remains unaltered and is only modified by authorized parties. And third, availability. This means information must be readily accessible to those authorized to use it. These three principles form the backbone of information security, and as security specialists, you'll find you're always seeking the best balance of all three components. An access control system ensures that an information system meets the goals of the CIA Triad. Access control dictates how subjects, like users, devices, or processes, interact with objects, like networks, servers, databases, apps, or files. Modern access control is implemented through Identity and Access Management, or IAM, consisting of four main processes. Identification, here we create unique accounts for users, devices, or processes. Authentication, this is the process of proving the identity of subjects through credentials. Authorization, this determines and enforces rights for subjects on resources. And accounting, this is the tracking of authorized resource usage and the detection of unauthorized access. Access control is essential for both people and systems, ensuring that only legitimate actions are permitted. Some security models and researchers identify other properties of secure systems. The most important of these is non-repudiation. Non-repudiation means a person can't deny doing something, such as creating, modifying, or sending a resource. For example, providing proof of authenticity and integrity of data that's sent or received. Gap analysis is a process that assesses how well an organization's security systems align with a cybersecurity framework. Security functions have specific goals achieved through security controls. To select the right controls, organizations use frameworks to guide them. Frameworks provide structure and guidance for security programs. Gap analysis identifies deviations from framework requirements and recommends remediation, thus helping organizations maintain cybersecurity, meet compliance requirements, and prioritize investments. Zero Trust is a security model that treats all devices, users, and services as untrusted, regardless of location within or outside the network's perimeter. This model relies on fundamental concepts for comprehensive security. These include adaptive identity, threat score reduction, and policy-driven access control. Adaptive identity recognizes that identities change and need continuous verification. Threat scope reduction limits access to resources on a need-to-know basis, reducing attack surfaces. Policy-driven access control enforces access restrictions based on user identity, device posture, and network context. Zero Trust separates the control plane and data plane for flexibility and scalability. In a Zero Trust architecture, the control plane manages policies and authorization, while the data plane handles secure data transfer. The control plane defines access policies, monitors for threats, and updates policies. The data plane establishes secure data pathways and enforces access policies. Separating these planes enhances flexibility and security, allowing for granular control and continuous monitoring. And that's it for this lesson. In this lesson, we introduced you to fundamental information security concepts. We first looked at information security applied through the CIA Triad. Then we discussed access control, which establishes how subjects interact with objects in a system. Next, we talked about gap analysis and how it helps you know where to improve your security programs. We finished this lesson by reviewing Zero Trust security concepts and how those concepts are applied through control planes and data planes in a Zero Trust model.